Yes.
Tell me about your dating book. Why
All
is
right.
it? What's the title? You have a cool title.
All right, so the title is called "My Christian Love Life Sucks," and I wrote the book simply because my Christian love life sucked. I think it was crazy to be single as a Christian, and it's just like, well, if I love God, aren't I supposed to have a good love life? And so you go to these Christian dating websites, and you don't find the right one. So that's why I got the title called "My Christian Love Life Sucks," but is to help people find out why does my love life suck as a Christian. I go over how sex can actually ruin your love life. I go over how your husband will find you. I also talk about pornography, homosexuality. I talk about it all because I've dated men, I've dated women. I was just so desperate, and so this right here is the solution to help you find out why your love life sucks.
Now, okay. So for you specifically, though,
Yeah.
why did your love life suck? Because when I was single, I
Uh-huh.
loved it. I had a great time. I could
Yeah.
meet somebody. I could work on my business, and then meet somebody for dinner, and then go home, and then tomorrow I meet somebody else for dinner. I
Yeah.
love just the freedom of all of it. So what sucked about it for you?
All right. So what sucked about it for me was I was looking for a commitment, and I was finding out that there were just people that just wanted to just do what you were doing, which is just speed date or just be free. But I wanted true love, and so for me, all of that began simply because I was insecure. There's a lot of people out there that aren't insecure. They're very proud of who they are. But how can you find true love, when you're dealing with this insecurity and people keep rejecting you? And I have gone through it all. I've gone through it all. So that's what my love life's like. I could not find commitment or a good man.
Yeah. Well, here's here too. I wanted
Yes.
commitment, but I also liked meeting new people. That part of the dating, meeting people, getting to talk to them, learning about who they are and their
Yeah.
life story, and just being nosy.
Yeah. I understand. Trust me, because this is the thing. Like, a lot of people are going to be shocked by this, but I refused to date for about three. I think it was three years where this was when I wrote the book. I was single for 3 years because I was committed to stop just going around and just dating all these different people, and I'm getting the same result. So it's like, yeah, of course I talk to people and be like, hey, how are you? However, I'm not dating you. You can get so mixed up. I ain't trying to sleep with you.
Right.
If you really want the right person, it does take to get to know people, but if you're going to keep on doing the same old, you're going to get the same result.
Exactly. So, where do you find a good man, Veonne?
Where do you find a good man? Listen, I know the book is called My Christian Love Life Sucks, but not all churches have the right one.
Oh,
So,
why do you
hey,
say that? Why do you say
why do
that?
I say that?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of men that go to churches to find a good church girl. However, they have bad intentions. You know how many Christian men I've dated that have cheated on me? I'm married now. So, I found my husband on Facebook. I know that sounds crazy, but we met in high school on Facebook, and we dated for a year. Almost a year. We ended up getting married the same year that we ended up dating. But I've known him for a while. But you find true love, when you listen to God. I know that sounds, like really cliche. However, it wasn't until I actually let him lead me in my relationship where I found true love. So number one is, asking God, what is my standards? What should my standards be for a husband? Then number two, you need to love yourself for real, and actually prepare yourself for a husband, because I thought I was prepared and I wasn't fully prepared. So, I was out here, I wasn't making myself up, I wasn't confident. And so when I actually built myself up, I started working out, I started loving myself, I was confident. My man came and he was like, you look good. So, when you can ask God, when you seek Him for what do you want me to look like, for my husband? What are the standards? That's when your love life can get right, but you have to keep God first. That's where it all comes back to.
Wow. This is amazing stuff.
So I wanted to add this. The reason that a lot of, well, not a lot, all women need to get themselves together before they get married is because you are actually called to be a helpmate. When Adam and Eve were in the garden, God created Adam first, but he also gave Adam instruction. And so God put a purpose and an instruction in Adam, gave him a vision for his family. So this is the thing. You have to get yourself together to be a helpmate because you're supposed to help your husband with his vision. And so if you don't know who you are, if you're not confident, how can you assist him? It's not about what you can do for yourself. No, honey, if you're going into marriage, you need to have a committed mindset that you're in it for the long run. But you have to be able to help your man with his vision. That's what submission is. Submission isn't he has control over my life. That's not submission. Submission is I honor your vision and I am willing to help you with it. I will help and do whatever it takes for you to get where you need to be to lead this family. That's what submission is. And trusting that he will lead your family into the place where you guys need to be. So you have to let go of selfishness, and you also have to get yourself together to be able to really help your husband.
And it's about partnership. So if you're expecting him to help you, either financially or whatever, you have to be able to help him also.
Right.
So both of you are supposed to be helping each other.
Right.
It's not a come save me, I'm helpless.
Right.
So I bring our looks and, because the looks fade. You will not look good forever. So what else are you doing?
Especially when you get pregnant.
What else are you bringing to the table? And you have to be friends. I found. I don't know. That you have to be good friends, the two of you.
Come on.
And how else are you going to be friends if you're not bringing anything? If you have a friend and the friend is just a leech, you're not going to be friends very long. So same thing with your relationship. Not that I know much, married 1 year, so I can't really talk. But that's just what I've learned so far.
Yeah. I've learned a lot in my first year of marriage, and it was the most hardest thing I've ever gone through. But I will say this, it was our friendship that kept us. Like, we went through losing our house, we went through, losing our car, all in the first year, while being pregnant. And so it was our friendship. At the end of the day, we had friendship. We'd have talks. We'd still laugh through all the stuff we were losing. We were literally living on $1 or some change. Our gas tank was on E and all that stuff. But it was the friendship that kept it. So if you're just going into a relationship just for love's sake and you don't have a friendship, it's not going to last.
Right. Absolutely. Wow. So tell me more about your book. What can I say? I'm single and I'm looking, I'm searching. I searched high, I searched low. I don't find any good man, but I believe he's out there. What's the next step? What do I do?
All right, so this is the thing. Number one, you need to stop looking. I had to get to the place where I had to stop looking because every man that I saw that looked good, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's him. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh. ChristianMingle.com. Ooh, yeah. So you're trying to customize this perfect man, but you need to stop. Why? Because since you have this single mentality and you're just desperate, you kind of make up this perfect image of this guy that you're supposed to have, but this may not be the guy that you're originally intended to have. And so this is my thing. This is transparent, y'all. I wanted to marry a white man, or a Hispanic man, because I had so many heartbreaks with African American men. I'm so serious. I had so much drama. I was just like, they only want me for sex, and they only, they're not really honoring me. And there's a lot of women that are like that. They want a white man or they want a Hispanic man. But my main focus was a Hispanic man. I wanted to have Hispanic kids, all that Spanish food. We speak in Spanish. And so I was like, we're going to have private jets, we're going to have all this and that, and we're going to be a happy Hispanic family. And so I had to stop looking. God told me I had to stop looking for my husband. And so I ended up getting the complete opposite. I have an African American 6'6" husband that plays basketball.
Wow.
Completely different. But can you imagine if I kept searching? So number one, stop searching for your husband. Number two, you need to start setting up boundaries for when you actually do start dating. Because you may find yourself in compromising situations where you're doing things that you would do just for love's sake. And you'll be going over boundaries and trying to make yourself somebody that you're really not, just so you can say that you're no longer single. So yeah, I think that those are things that, that have to be put in place before you actually get the right one.
That's really important, and it's important for your whole life. That's what I was saying to you off camera before. But you need to have a plan and position for your life. The man or the partner is just one component of other stuff that has to be going on for you. And,
right.
And your family is have a connection with your family. Where's your career going? What are your interests?
Right.
So you need to know who you are and what you're about and what you allow in your life on many different levels. The partner is just one part of that. So if you have the rest sorted out and you're confident and you know who you are, then it'll be the same thing there too. You should never give up your power as a person. You're a person. So I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. And one more thing. I have one more thing. Yeah. Get to know what your purpose in life is. That's everything. If you don't know your purpose, you're going to just connect with anybody. You'll go to the club, you'll find somebody that you want to bump and grind with, but y'all want to have a purpose together. He's a construction worker, you're at a bakery, and it's whatever. No, where are you guys going together in life, and how can you help each other? What is your overall purpose? People are getting married, they're getting married without purpose. What are you doing, So get to know your purpose, and the only way you're gonna find your purpose is in God, because He has a plan for your life. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future. So if you have a plan from God, you're on the right path. But you got to stay submitted to God first to get to know your purpose.
So what did you do to get to the point where you felt you were getting an answer from God? Did you pray? Did you journal? Did you take a class?
Come on, girl. You asking the right questions. Alright, so this is what I did. I used to go on dates with God. Since I decided I wasn't going to date, and I wasn't going to do it in my own strength, I used to go on dates. So I'd have my headphones in, and I'd go to like Chick-fil-A, or I'd go to restaurants, and I'd be by myself, and I'd be acting like I'm listening to music, and I'm actually talking to God. Like I'll be like, so how are you today? And I'll just, I may not hear something sometimes, but I would enjoy Him, and I would act as though He was my husband. So I would do stuff like that. I would journal, definitely journal. I would have a devotional life. I'd go out for coffee, enjoy, get to know what the Bible says about me, because I didn't know who I was. Then I also, I have a prayer life. I would be praying for my husband, my future husband, and also that I would be patient and not go to, masturbation or pornography, because sometimes people get lonely and they want to watch porn. I go through that in the book. I talk about it. Porn, sex toys, you don't need to, do that stuff to be pleased while you're waiting for your husband, because that's a substitution for patience. I would stay focused on the goal, and I would pray. I would pray that God would keep me, that I wouldn't get impatient and try to rush something before it was time. I did go to church, but, if you're not in the right church, you're just going through the motions. So make sure that you're in the right church where people can hold you accountable. And also when your boyfriend or future husband does come, they'll be able to see if he really matches up with your life. Sometimes it's a no, and you need accountability. So accountability is key.
So for the accountability portion, did you introduce your boyfriend to people at your church, or what did you do?
Well, this is what happened with me and Jeremy. Since I met him on Facebook, he lived in Chicago, I lived in Atlanta, and he ended up moving there, for college. But I did let my family meet Jeremy. They knew him, from when we were in high school. But they finally got to really meet him. And then they also set boundaries on how long I could stay out. Even though I was a grown adult, during this time I was actually, I just got a job, so I just came out of homelessness. That's crazy. I wrote this book in the midst of homelessness. And so, I was staying with my grandpa. He gave me, you had to be in by 11. I'm like, what you mean? I'm grown. But he set up boundaries. And so, people held me accountable. They find out what I was doing, making sure he wasn't at my house too late when I did get a place. And, that type of stuff is important. And also people ask some questions like, what are you trying to do? Like, where are you going with your life? Just to make sure that it aligned with what I was trying to do in life.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
For a person who might not have that, doesn't have, maybe they don't have a close relationship with their parents, or they are living on their own, what would you suggest?
I would suggest actually, this is what I would say. I would say actually get involved with a real church that you actually feel comfortable at. I feel like some people just go to church and they're just in the back. But no, you need to actually find people. If you're desperate for something real, if you're desperate for change, you need to get planted somewhere and tell people where you really are. Like, hey, this is my past. My past is I used to date women, I used to have pornography addiction, all this stuff. This is where I was. And so just so I don't mess up this, I need you to hold me accountable so I don't go back to this. And also, make sure that I'm not doing things with my boyfriend. Make sure that I'm not having sex. Make sure he's not late at my house, because when it gets late, your hormones start getting all crazy, so you have to set boundaries and also communicate with your boyfriend. Hey, you can't stay this late. You can't do this. We can't do this. You have to set the record. As women, I feel like we haven't set boundaries, and that's why we find ourselves in heartbreaks, and we find ourselves in these compromised situations because you're not communicating, because you just want love. But love has communication. It has boundaries, and you have to communicate that. So get planted somewhere. Find somewhere where somebody can really hold you accountable if you really want something that lasts long.
Wow, that's great. So in your book, I'm picking up your book on the Amazon store, right?
Yeah.
And is it an ebook format or only in paperback? Or
it's only in paperback. I want people to touch this thing. You gotta touch it.
Awesome. And what's in it? Do I just get chapters of like instructions, or do I get a journaling portion, or what's in the book?
All right. So this one right here, it does have chapters. But I believe that it also has, let's see, we have reviews, chapter reviews as well, bullet points with little hearts on there. And so it's really just a guide. It's different chapters. They're short chapters. It also has some humor in there as well. But I do believe that it's very important that you journal. Get you a journal on the side. Make sure that you take notes so that you can know where you are personally. So that's what's in here. We got chapter reviews, we got pictures, bullet points, and also some prayer points as well.
Awesome. And so now you're happily married.
Yeah.
With a baby.
With a baby.
Okay. A lot of people go through stuff in their life and they get to the point where they've achieved the thing that they wanted. They're successful. You're in that position. You wanted to be married, and now you've dated, you're married, you have a baby, you're settled. What caused you to write a book about it? Because that's a whole other project. That takes your time and energy and whatever.
Yeah, so I wrote this one when I was single. So after I actually achieved the fact that my Christian love life doesn't suck anymore, I wrote another book. It's called Are You Even Ready? And it's to prepare you to really see if you're really ready for marriage, because I believe with my Christian love life stuff, it's more tailored for when you're single and you just want your love life to just get together and find out what real love is. But next part is getting prepared for the marriage portion. A lot of people are not mentally prepared for marriage. What to do when the struggles come, how to stay committed, and also how to make sure that you're a committed wife. I think that stuff is very important. So even though you master the fact that, hey, you know what, I can fix my love life, if I apply these principles, how do I get prepared for marriage? So that's the next step. Because I found that even after I got married and my Christian love life didn't suck, there were some things that I had to work on personally. I realized I had a controlling issue. I was very independent minded, and I saw how that could actually ruin my marriage in the future. So I have another book, Are You Even Ready?, which prepares those people for marriage. Even if you're not called to being married, because there's some people that's not going to get married, it helps you get prepared mentally for that as well.
I need you to send me that book.
Yes.
I need you to send me that book. And you know why it's important? Because women now, I don't know about you, but I didn't get married until I was 30. So I didn't meet my husband. We dated 1 year, we got married.
You look good.
But so then there's 30 years before then, I'm independent. So I'm used to having my own way, doing it my own thing, looking after myself. And anything I need, I go to my family for that. So I'm not used to being accountable to this other person over here.
Yeah.
And especially on top of it, it's a man. I've dated other men before, and I don't need to listen to them. I'm not accountable to them. They're not accountable to me in some ways because we're not married. But now I'm married to this one. So it's the transition from that single mindset to this, it's us, everything is us, is hard. And I think it's easy. I thought it was easy. I know people told me marriage is hard, and I listened and said, yes, but I love him so much. He's so great. He's such a good man. And, it's going to be wonderful. And I have a head on my shoulders. I'm not a little 12-year-old. I can figure it out. But still, some habits are hard.
Yeah.
So you need to talk about that book also.
It's real, that independent mindset. This is the thing, with Are You Even Ready, I believe I'll go over this, but it's important that you don't put your family over your husband. And I know that sounds very hard. This is a gospel y'all don't like to hear. When your family comes above your spouse, you open the door to a potential divorce in the future. If you may love each other real hard, but when you say this, okay, listen, this was my thing. It's just like, if you choose your mom over me, that's a problem.
Yes.
I don't like that. I don't, and we had to set boundaries before we got married. We did. We had to talk about it because there's a lot of mama's boys out there. I can't do that, especially with me. I was independent minded. No. Mama don't get involved. So, with this, you can't talk to your family about him, and he can't talk to your family, his family about you. You have to communicate to one another. It is you and him from now on. You guys are your biggest supporters. And your family, not everybody's going to be happy that you're married. So they will put things in your ear about your spouse that you will come into agreement with. And guess what? That causes division. Then you're offended at each other. Little things start ticking you off. Why don't you clean the dishes? Why don't you clean the tub? Your hair is everywhere. Just little stuff because of an offense. Yeah. And so me and Jeremy, we had to have a communication set up. I put that in the book. About communication. Like okay, since I was independent minded and I'm very loud, like to talk, I can't interrupt him in conversation. So we had this little system where we tap each other and we say, you're it, tag. Now you talk. I can't talk while you're talking. And so we come to an agreement. Me and Jeremy have never had a heated argument. Ever. Because we respect one another to let each other talk. But your family can't get in between you guys. I don't care if that's your old rule with your family. Nobody come in here. Nobody gonna separate us. No, devil. No, it is us now. We are our own family. I don't play. I don't.
You're absolutely right. And so you didn't tell me why you wrote the book. Like, what made you take the extra step of, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write it, and I'm going to release it publicly to people?
Okay, what made me write the book? Yeah. I saw some people at Starbucks. I saw somebody wearing this mini skirt, and she was just with this guy, and obviously he didn't really care. He was there for sex. I could tell. I can just pick up on those things sometimes. And I'm just like, she's like all on him, and he's just not paying her attention. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I wanted to go over there and be like, you don't need this guy. He was just very insecure. She just wanted love, and that bothered me. I hate seeing women loving on men or controlling men, women controlling men. I hate seeing that. And in Love Life Sucks, it's just like, well, why don't my relationships work? And I had all these people connected to me that they just kept dating and dating different guys, and it was bothering me. And I'm just like, oh, y'all need a love manual or something. So I created it. I created it. Like, this is why your love life sucks. So at the end of it all, I do get the answer. But there's just so much to it. When you have baggage, old relationships, pornography addictions, all that stuff. All that stuff. Even how your mom or dad was absent, that stuff affects your love life. And so I just wanted to give people a solution. I wanted to give people a solution so they can actually find true love.
So you can pick up the My Love Life Sucks from you when you're dating, and then pick up the other book when you're think you're dating the right guy and you're ready to get married. You know?
Yeah. And then I have a children's book for when you have children.
You're putting your whole life in books.
Yeah, I do. I'm working on another one right now, so but it's good. I believe that we just need to get it together. As women, we have to get ourselves right. So this book right here, I really want people to read it so that they can get it right.
That's admirable that you want to help other people.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it's available on Amazon.
Yes, Amazon.com and my website, Veonne.net. And it's free right now on my website. It's free for a limited time, 2 weeks. My Christian Love Life Sucks. And all you have to do is pay shipping. So it's free on Veonne.net.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put the link below the video and the audio so that people can pick that up. Can you make it available for 3 weeks? Just in case?
3 weeks? I can do that. That's fine.
Thank you. And anything else that you'd like people to know about you or your books or your writing?
Yeah, I'm working on a new book. It's called Qualified, but it helps people that have low self-esteem or feel like they just don't know how to achieve things. But it's geared to let you know that you are qualified to do what you want to do in life. I believe that people need to understand that they can create profit from their passions. I wanted to be an artist when I was younger, and somebody told me I couldn't because artists don't make money. But guess what? Graphic artists are like super paid. So I wish I didn't listen. So now I'm actually pursuing things that people told me I couldn't do. Like, I'm going hard. So I'm working on Qualified right now, and I want people to know that you can do whatever so just go hard for your purpose, and also get the free book. It's a free book, y'all, so go for it.
Awesome. Pick up the book. I'm telling you. Pick up the book right now. Thank you so much for, coming and telling me about it, and I really hope it'll help many people. I hope it'll help many people.
Yeah. No problem.